A masterful execution of the backhand volley, especially facing backwards from Welily in this little clip here. And it's a little bit high, it's a little bit above the shoulder, but what she's doing here to be able to play this ball down the line is just impeccable. So let's break it down and take a little bit of a look at it. So the lob from her opponent is pretty decent, pushing her in the back of the court. You notice she's lunging at a 45-degree angle backwards. But then look at how she's looking at the ball the whole time. There's a complete tracking of that ball. She's looking. And at the whole time she's looking, look at her racket position. She's getting it across her body, her arms across her body. Her right hand is by her left shoulder. And from there she gets, that's position one. I talk a lot about position one. That's position two there. And this is Walily's signature. Look at that wrist position. Look at how she's opening the wrist. The racket face is presenting beautifully to the ball. So that's position two. And then position three is where she throws the racket head back up to meet the ball. So that position two from there to there is such an important little movement with an open racket face and a firm wrist, turning the knuckles towards the front wall, knuckles at the ceiling at that point, and then they rotate towards the front wall. So the forearms rotating to the front wall. And then from there, she's able to make that contact. She then throws her wrist a little bit more, the classic Welily follow through. Look at how she opens up in that position there. And that just gives that ball that extra little bit of kick, that extra little bit more to send it long and send it through to a position where she puts herself back in contention. It's a little bit short if I'm being critical. She could have probably hit that ball slightly higher on that front wall. If she'd maybe hit that ball about a meter or two above the line, I think it would have sent it long. But in regards to the technical execution of what she's doing, you can't find much better than this and that high backhand volley. And one final thing to point out is just, again, I spoke about at the start, the lunge, like really big lunge, strong lunge, facing 45 degrees backwards. And as she hits, watch her back leg. Look at how that back leg trails. That helps her stay stable, that helps her stay balanced. And even though she's going backwards, there's a slight transference of weight into there, but ultimately it's for that recovery. Look how both feet are underneath the hips now, or the left foot in particular, right foot's a bit out, and then she's able to roll onto that back foot, skip out, and then reset the rally from there.